From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
Well, we've said it a lot these first couple weeks of January, first couple weeks of the new year. January has, for the most part, felt anything but like the month of January. This is our high temperatures for the first 2 weeks and change of the new year. All the yellows are highs that are above normal, the blues below normal. So last Friday we got socked in with clouds. That was our only really cold afternoon that we've had all month. Everything else has been not only above normal, but way above normal. Average high so far for the first 15 days, first half of the month, closer to 60 degrees. So just based on specifically high temperatures, that's our third warmest start to the year on record. Those records, reliable records for Tulsa, go back to about 1905, the early 1900s. So safe to say it has been a very warm start by January standards. Not quite done with it yet, but there are some at least changes towards the chillier side of things eventually in that forecast in the extended outlook. Looking from Gathering Place today, a lot of kids out of school, and talk about a great day to be out of the park. It is just beautiful, sunny. It's been kind of breezy. Of course, we had flat out windy conditions a lot of yesterday and overnight. Those top end winds have come down a little bit, but it's still pretty breezy. 65 degrees with a gusty west-southwest wind. We had some clouds early this morning and even a couple sprinkles in spots. Most of that, though, has now vacated the area. Still going to be some clouds hanging in southeastern Oklahoma, but you can tell temperatures have warmed nicely. The only reason that our northwestern counties are a little cooler, relatively speaking, than everyone else, is that boundary that's moved through. So Coffeyville, Bartlesville, Pawhuska, Pawnee, closer to 60 degrees, as if that's bad at all for this time of year. Mid-60s, Tulsa already pushing 70 in southeastern Oklahoma. Winds still gusty, but in that 15 to 25 mile an hour range, as opposed to 35, 40 miles per hour like last night. And those will settle down a little more by late in the day. So highs this afternoon, once again, way above normal, as a lot of the month is done. Low 60s to the north of the metro and Pawnee, Osage, Craig counties, southeast Kansas, Pawnee County. Upper 60s on the I-44 corridor, low 70s in southeastern Oklahoma. Another t-shirt afternoon for quite a few of us. Tonight to tomorrow morning, winds settle down. Tomorrow, still not going to be brutally cold by January standards. A little chillier than this morning, though, to say the least. 30s north and 40s south. Clouds on the increase tomorrow. That's our next storm system approaching. Despite the increase in cloud cover, we're still way above normal again Tuesday afternoon. Upper 50s north of the metro. Looking to push low 60s here in Tulsa. It's still some areas that will be close to 70 in southeastern Oklahoma. Notice Future View's got a little green popping up late in the day. That's that next system that starts to produce a little more moisture, more so late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. A wave of scattered showers develops and then spreads pretty quickly to the north and east. Kind of the general trend we've been seeing so far is that this main round of showers and isolated storms early Wednesday morning, is generally north of I-40. Might be lesser chances in southeastern Oklahoma. Then that system pretty quickly swings through by Wednesday afternoon. Unfortunately, rain amounts look pretty minimal. I mean, maybe a quarter to a half an inch of rain on average, which is, not quite enough to really help with the drought, but we'll take anything at this point. So far, just with the track of this storm system, the higher severe weather threat appears to be setting up to our south and east around kind of the Arklatex region. But there's still time for that to, maybe waffle back and forth a little bit. So we'll be watching that for the potential for maybe a few strong storms the first half of Wednesday. Again, that system sweeps through. Thursday will be closer to normal, kind of blustery, a high around 50 degrees, but still, again, for this time of year, not too bad. And then coming up this weekend, I think that's when we start to make a little bit more of a turn towards more typical January weather as far as temperatures go. Highs in the 40s. Could have another storm system that produces some precip later on this weekend as well.